हाय पृथा, आज आपण पाहणार आहे ब्रिज रेक्टिफायर. ओके, सो इन ब्रिज रेक्टिफायर देर इज सर्किट डायग्राम, waveform, description and working. After that we'll see parameters of bridge rectifier, and after that we'll see numericals based on bridge rectifier. Okay, so you can see here the circuit diagram of bridge rectifier. There is AC input, transformer and 4 types of diodes. Okay, there are 4 diodes: D1, D2, D3 and D4. Okay, then there is a middle one, it's load resistor RL. Now it is a transformer. It is not necessary in bridge rectifier to use center tap transformer. Okay, next there are waveform, which is the upper one is AC input waveform and the lowest one is DC output waveform. Will give AC input to the bridge rectifier and will get DC output after bridge rectifier. Okay, so here the description is what? It is more widely used rectifier. This rectifier is more widely used. It requires 4 diodes, but center tap transformer is not necessary, is not required. Okay, working is what? Now again there are 2 half cycles, during positive half cycle and during negative half cycle. So during positive half cycle, diode D1 and D3 are reverse bias, so they cannot conduct, and diode D2 and D4 are in forward bias, so they will conduct. Okay, and the current flow is in what direction? That is D2, that is secondary winding of transformer, D2, RL and D4. Okay, current flow through secondary winding, D2, RL and D4. Okay, now during negative half cycle, what happened? Diode D1 and D3 will conduct because they will in forward bias, and D2 and D4 will not conduct because they are in reverse bias, and current flow through secondary winding D1, RL and D3. So this is the working of bridge rectifier. Okay, I again repeat, that is during positive half cycle, D1 and D3 will not conduct because they will in reverse bias. D2 and D4 will conduct because they are in forward bias. During negative half cycle, what happened? D1 and D3 will conduct because they are in forward bias. D2 and D4 will not conduct because they are in reverse bias. Okay, now we'll see parameters. There are 3 types of parameters we already discussed in half wave rectifier and full wave rectifier. Okay, so average voltage, it is a DC voltage. Okay, it is across load, so we represented it as VDC. It is 0.636 into Vm. All the parameters of bridge rectifier are same as the parameters of full wave rectifier. So remember this point. Okay, average voltage is VDC is equals to 0.636 into Vm or 2 Vm upon pi. Current rating is what? Current rating, how much direct current the diode can handle is called current rating of diode. So it is represented by I naught, and it is given as 0.5 into IDC for each diode. Okay, after that peak inverse voltage. Peak inverse voltage is PIV, okay, equals to Vm. It is for each diode. Next, ripple frequency is equal to double of input frequency. Ripple frequency represented by Fr, and it is equals to twice of input frequency. Now we'll see the numerical based on bridge rectifier. Okay, so here you can see numerical. Will see in bridge rectifier circuit, the turns ratio of transformer used is N1 is to N2 equal to 15 is to 1. Okay, the primary is connected to 230 volt 50 Hertz. Okay, main supply. Assuming the diode voltage drop to be 0, find VDC, that is average load voltage, and PIV, that is peak inverse voltage of diode. So firstly we will given the given data, that is what is given data? N1 is to N2 equals to 15 is to 1. That is N1 is to N2 equals to 15 is to 1. What will you have to find? VDC and PIV. Now let's take the solution. First we have to calculate VM, because VM is not given here. We have to calculate first VM across secondary voltage, and after that first we have to calculate the peak value of primary voltage, and after that peak value of secondary voltage. Because what is the formula of VDC? It is 0.636 into VM, and this VM is always across the secondary voltage. But for secondary voltage we have to calculate the peak value of primary voltage. So let's take the peak value of primary voltage, which is VM equals to Vrms upon 0.707. Vrms is what? It is 230 volt. It is 230 volt, and upon 0.707. The calculation will give the answer 325.31 volt. Now we'll have to calculate peak value of secondary voltage. That is, again it is called as VM across secondary. Okay. This is called VM across primary. This is VM across secondary. So equals to N2 upon N1 into peak value of primary. What is the peak value of primary? It is 325.31 volt, and N2 upon N1 is 1 upon 15, because N1 is to N2 is 15 is to 1. So N2 upon N1 is 1 is to 15. So 1 is to 15 into 325.31 volt. It is equals to 21.68 volt. Now it is simple to calculate VDC. VDC is equals to what? 0.636 into VM. So 0.636 into 21.68, it will give us a answer 13.79 volt. Now second thing is what? PIV of each diode. PIV of each diode is PM for bridge rectifier. So it is equals to 21.68 volt from this data. Okay. So this is the numerical of bridge rectifier. Now you can understand the numerical based on bridge rectifier. Okay. Okay. Thank you.